My name is Lisa, and I juggle work while being a homemaker. I live with my husband, Paccio, just the two of us.
Ah, nothing feels exciting these days.
Oh, really? I think things like watching dramas or chatting with your coworkers are pretty fun.
Well, yeah, you're right about that, but it's like I don't have anything that makes me lose track of time, you know?
I see, so what you're saying is, you want a hobby?
Yeah, you're probably right. If I had a hobby like that, it'd be fun. Hey, what kind of hobby do you think I should start?
Hmm. I'm not sure. But is that really the right way to start a hobby?
What? Why not? Isn't that how it usually begins?
Well, maybe, but I feel like hobbies are about diving deep into something you love, aren't they?
Something I love, huh? When you put it that way, nothing really comes to mind. Wait, does this mean I'm actually a super boring person?
That's not true. Hey, that's not true at all.
Come on, stop it. That sounded way too genuine to be funny.
Sorry.
So, do you think I'm boring?
Oh, speaking of boring, I got some canned the other day.
Hey, quit it with the super realistic responses, it's not funny anymore.
We spent our days peacefully like this. I also had a good relationship with my mother-in-law. Oh, look, Paccio. There's a postcard from your mom.
Ah, she sent another one from her trip? Mom really loves doing this, huh?
It's a sign she's doing well, isn't it? And I think these kinds of things have a certain charm to them.
Yeah, true. Wait, is this her way of suggesting I take up traveling as a hobby?
Well, why not? You'd get to see all sorts of things, and it'd be fun. You could go with me, or even explore on your own, it'd still be interesting, wouldn't it?
But when I think about all the traveling and planning involved, it just feels like a hassle.
Oh, come on. My mother-in-law, who lives alone and is quite free-spirited, enjoys traveling as a hobby. She often sends us postcards from her trips. One day, while I was out shopping at the department store. All right, time to update my bank book and, let's see. Balance, 300 yen. Whoa, my balance is way too low. Wait, no, this is the joint savings account I haven't touched. Huh? Is that?
Isn't it kinda cringy for a couple to still hold hands at their age?
I think it's sweet. They look totally in love.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't say it was bad or anything.
Oh, Paccio, you're getting all shy now, so cute.
Hey! Cut it out. Let's just go already.
Haha, all right, all right.
That's Paccio, and, oh, I see. So that's how it is, huh? Seeing the two of them flirting was a shock, but it finally explained the dwindling account balance. That same evening, I decided to confront Paccio about it, but...
I'm home. Alright, I need to get ready quickly.
Welcome back, Paccio. Hey, can we talk for a moment?
Ah, sorry, but I actually have to leave for a business trip right now. We can talk when I get back. See you later.
Wait, wah. Hey, hold on. Before I could even properly call out to him, Paccio had already grabbed his things and rushed out the door. I was slightly exasperated that he thought such a flimsy excuse would work, and a few days later. Wow, this cafe is really lovely. Huh, a call from Paccio? Hello?
Lisa, it's an emergency. Something terrible has happened.
What? What's wrong? What do you mean by an emergency?
This isn't the time to sound so relaxed. Mom's been hit by a car.
What? Your mom? Seriously?
Of course, seriously. Why would I joke about something like this? Luckily, her life isn't in danger, but she's suffered a compound fracture.
A compound fracture. Are you sure that counts as not in danger?
Hey, if her life's been saved, then that counts as not in danger, right? Anyway, because of that, I've decided to head back to my family home for a while.
Wait, back to your family home.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it'll make you feel lonely, but Mom only has me to rely on. I know how kind you are, Lisa. You'd probably offer to help too, wouldn't you? But I can't trouble you that much.
So, does that mean she's already been discharged and back home?
Exactly. She's home, but I have no idea how to take care of her, so it's total chaos here. Anyway, don't worry about me and just focus on your work, okay?
Wait, how am I supposed to not worry?
Oh, and make sure you don't call Mom and push her too much, alright? Knowing her, she'd probably overdo it and act like everything's fine. Alright, I'll call you again if anything comes up. Bye.
After delivering his news like a storm, Paccio abruptly hung up the phone. And then, he hung up. I didn't even get a chance to say much.
Well, he's probably desperately trying to cover up his affair.
That's probably it. But coming home the same day you supposedly got into a car accident with a compound fracture?
Apparently, I'm supposed to be an incredibly resilient person in his little story. He'll definitely call me eventually. I wonder how he plans to keep the charade going.
Exactly. Why did he think this would actually work?
Well, let's just have some tea and forget about it for now, shall we?
You're right, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, by the way, I've been curious about this jumbo parfait they have here.
Oh. Mother-in-law, you have an impeccable sense of taste.
Wait, impeccable sense of.
This jumbo parfait is a bit of a surprise. In photos, it doesn't look that big, but in reality, it's massive.
Is that so? So it really lives up to the name jumbo parfait?
Exactly. While other places flaunt terms like giga or tera, this place keeps it simple with jumbo. That kind of clarity is bold and admirable. To recognize that elegance, as expected of you, mother-in-law.
Well, thank you. I
see now, mother, you're someone who appreciates the art of parfaits. Now, let us face this grand parfait, a masterpiece of overwhelming simplicity and sheer volume.
Wait, are you really moving on from everything that fast?
And so, I enjoyed the jumbo parfait with my mother-in-law. 3 weeks later, while dreaming about which cafe to visit with her next.
I'm home. Man, taking care of Mom was such a challenge.
Oh dear, I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble.
No, it's my duty as your son. What? Mom! Why are you here?
That's irrelevant. More importantly, I heard I was in a car accident, and that I needed care because of a compound fracture. Would you mind explaining what that was all about?
I
I don't even need to ask, it's obviously a lie. Look, I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, I remember now. Actually, it was my best friend's mom who had the accident. I got so flustered that I ended up saying something totally mixed up.
Oh? It didn't sound mixed up at all to me.
No! That's what happens when you're confused but trying to sound calm.
Let's say that's true for a moment. Why would you need to stay overnight to care for your best friend's mom?
That's because, I couldn't just leave my friend to handle it alone.
But you're back now, aren't you?
Of course! Because the fracture healed already.
Compound fractures typically take at least 2 months to heal, and they don't discharge people the same day they're injured, especially with such serious symptoms.
Wait, really? My friend's mom must have been exceptionally tough.
Is that so? Because I was under the impression that it might have something to do with our joint savings being reduced to 300 yen?
Gah! No way! That has nothing to do with it.
Oh? You're not surprised the balance is so low. Could it be that you already knew?
Why you're right. 300 yen. Why is it so little? I had no idea.
For now, my mother-in-law and I decided to play along with Paccio's lies, but his poor lying skills and the sheer audacity of his story were just too much, so. Look, it's obvious. It's because you've been spending money on your affair, isn't it?
What? Don't be ridiculous. Me? Cheat? There's no way I'd do something like that.
Oh, really? Because I saw you holding hands with a woman at the department store, fingers intertwined like lovers. Would you like to see the video I took?
What? No! That must be a mistake. It wasn't me.
I'm afraid it was unmistakably you.
What? Who the hell are you? And why are you in my house?
This is Noah, an attorney. Lisa and I have been consulting him about your little affair.
An attorney? You're not planning to sue me, are you?
That's correct. We'll be filing for compensation for your infidelity.
I told you, it wasn't me. Someone my age wouldn't be caught dead flirting openly in public.
Oh? I never said anything about you flirting openly.
Wait, didn't you say that?
By the way, we also have a recording of the call where you lied about your mother's accident. If you still insist it was about your friend's mother, please provide the name of the hospital so we can verify.
What? Verify? You're really going that far?
Oh, and by the way, the day after you left for your supposed business trip, I visited Lisa. She mentioned you wouldn't be home for a while, so I stayed over.
No way. So when I called. Damn it, I got caught. I can't believe I let this slip.
From the very beginning, it seemed like Paccio had been slipping up, but now he was genuinely regretting his actions. That's when his mother stepped in.
What's this I slipped up nonsense? Don't you dare make light of this.
Whoa! Mom, don't shout so suddenly.
How can I not shout? Do you know how much Lisa suffered when she found out about your affair?
Suffered? No, she didn't seem that upset.
That's because Lisa is dignified and holding it all in. She didn't want to believe it, felt lonely, got angry, and was deeply hurt. She's still working through it and trying to move on from your betrayal.
Is that true? Lisa, were you really that hurt?
Yes. The shock kept me up at night. I've only been able to sleep a few hours each day.
No way! Wait, a few hours? Doesn't that just sound like normal sleep?
Be quiet. Humor is her way of coping with the pain. Do you know why I stayed over at Lisa's place so often? It was to atone for your actions by keeping her company.
Atonement. How is you staying over supposed to be atonement?
By listening to her frustrations, planning today's confrontation, and yes, going out for parfaits.
Wait, parfaits? You two went out for parfaits?
Mother, thank you so much for your thoughtful support. The jumbo parfait we had that day will remain etched in my memory forever.
Wait, you sound like you had way too much fun. Is that what atonement looks like?
To step in immediately upon learning of your son's mistakes and take proactive measures, that level of action is truly admirable. I'm impressed.
Wait, why are you making this a serious comment? But maybe you're right. Mom's been covering for me all this time, hasn't she?
Lisa's decision not to show how much she's hurt is a sign she doesn't want to face you seriously. That's proof she doesn't feel like dealing with you directly anymore. If you don't even realize that, then don't make thoughtless jokes about it.
I get it. I was wrong. I'll cut ties with that woman. From now on, I'll take life seriously. I'll never make you feel this way again. So, Lisa, let's move forward together.
Thanks to my mother-in-law speaking on my behalf, Paccio seemed to get overly optimistic all on his own. So, I decided to. Huh? What are you talking about? We're getting a divorce. There's no moving forward together.
Wow. No way. But Mom's atonement wasn't that supposed to fix everything?
What nonsense are you spouting? That's a completely different matter.
What your mother did was an act of kindness, not a magic eraser for your mistakes. What you did isn't going to just disappear.
But atonement means to erase sins, doesn't it? If the sins are erased, doesn't that usually mean you're forgiven?
Atonement may affect whether charges are filed or not, but it doesn't erase the sin itself.
Wait, what? That's not fair. Give me a break. I don't want a divorce. Please, reconsider.
I can't live with someone who doesn't value his family anymore. Especially someone who'd lie about his mother being hospitalized just to cover up an affair. We're getting divorced. And you'll be paying alimony.
Come on, isn't there any way? Please, just think about it a little longer.
Nope, still no.
You decided way too fast.
Shut your mouth. You've got no right to demand anything anymore. From now on, I'll personally take responsibility for your re-education. Get ready because I won't go easy on you.
Re-education? Are you serious?
Hey, Paccio, doesn't this house feel a lot more spacious to you?
Ha. Now that you mention it, there does seem to be less stuff. Wait, don't tell me.
Oh, your belongings. I already sent them to my house. Brace yourself because there's no escaping this time.
You've got to be kidding me. This can't be real.
You've told lies that should never have been told, for your own selfish gain, and hurt two people in the process. If you feel even the slightest bit of regret, you'd best follow their decisions without complaint.
Yesterday everything was perfect. How did it all go so wrong?
And so, Paccio left the house, taking all his belongings, under the strict supervision of his mother. I divorced him and filed for alimony. Surprisingly, I thought he might resist paying, but under his mother's watchful eye, he promptly paid the full amount. Under her strict regime, Paccio was forced into a harsh new life, balancing work and household chores, correcting his manners and posture, and even needing her approval for simple shopping trips. In this way, Paccio ended up living a life where he had to excel in everything while being polite and proper, a truly challenging existence. As for me,
Wow, cafes have way more dessert options than I expected.
Noah, you don't eat much in the way of sweets, do you?
Not really. Usually, it's just coffee and light snacks. I don't eat sweets often.
but it's not that you dislike sweets, is it?
No, if anything, I quite like them. It's just, coming here alone, I feel a bit embarrassed ordering them.
Oh, I see. Well then, I have good news for you, Noah.
Today, you're with us, which means it's a dessert buffet.
Wow, thank you. Wait, a buffet?
Yes, let's order everything you've ever wanted to try.
And we'll finish with the piece de resistance, the jumbo parfait.
Oh, well, that sounds like a bit much.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy even now, okay?
Exactly. If you don't order now, the Noah from that day will shed tears of regret. Now, be brave and say, I'll have everything from here to here.
Aha. Maybe coming here today was a mistake after all.
Since then, I've been regularly meeting with my mother-in-law for cafe hopping adventures. As fellow enthusiasts of the parfait path, we've had a great time sharing conversations and enjoying desserts together. Today, we decided to rope in, or rather, spark some interest in Noah. Following my mother-in-law's advice, just tell him it's a thank you, he'll show up, I invited him. And just as she predicted, Noah made time to come despite his busy schedule. Once he arrived, there was only one thing left for us to do, evangelize. With us taking care of the follow-up, we had him taste test every dessert on the menu. Based on his reactions, we began brainstorming strategies for the next outing. It seems like we've gained another ally in our mission. As my mother-in-law and I exchanged smiles over the bright future of the parfait path, we continued to enjoy yet another wonderful day together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.